Welcome to beautiful Brazil. We are here today on this gorgeous beach of Trancoso with a very quick and effective yoga practice focused on helping you release tension, stiffness, and achiness from your hamstrings and glutes. Whether you've been hiking, running, or going through an intense physical demanding workout, this practice will take you through a series of very effective postures that will release and loosen your entire lower body so you can feel amazing and rejuvenated from the inside out. Alright friends, starting at the back of your mat, go ahead and take a deep breath in as you reach both arms up to the sky, bending your elbows, looking up, and then releasing all the way down into child's pose. Reaching the arms towards the front of your mat, go ahead and just gently begin to rock your hips to the left and to the right. Really settling into the body here, starting to welcome a little bit of movement into the hips, into the glutes, feeling a nice release in the lower back. With your eyes closed, just take this deep breath into the body and exhale, let all of it go. Slowly rolling yourself up to all fours, tucking your toes under and extending yourself all the way into your downward facing dog. Now let's begin by keeping the knees bent and then slowly starting to extend one leg at a time. So you're walking out your dog on one spot. And as you extend the knee, try to press that heel as close to the ground as you can, starting to warm up the hamstrings, warm up the calf muscles. Again, adding as much movement into the hips as you need, and really just noticing how your body is feeling in this moment. Once you feel like you got a little bit of blood flow going on, then you can find stillness in your downward dog. Opening through the upper back, allowing the heels to release towards the mat. Just take a deep breath into the chest, into the belly. Bend your knees. And then as you exhale, begin to walk your feet forward towards the very front of your mat. Bending your knees to make sure you're folding at the hips and release yourself into your forward fold. Starting to add movement here as well by bending one knee and extending the other. So walking it out on one spot and starting to feel this deeper, intensified stretch through the hamstrings. One knee at a time, keeping the fingertips grounded. Now from here, go ahead and bend your left knee and try to keep your right leg extended. Left hand stays on the mat as you reach your right arm up to the sky. Following with your gaze up towards the sky, really feeling this beautiful stretch, this twist. And then bend both knees and step your left foot to the very back of your mat into your lunge, dropping your left knee to the ground and extending the front leg into your half split. Flexing the front foot, go ahead and just come down as far as you're comfortable. So maybe you're halfway, maybe you come down lower, or maybe the forehead is able to reach all the way towards the knee. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be, so don't force it, just work with your breath. Inhaling, holding stillness, and with your exhalation, you allow yourself to relax into the posture. And really important to keep in mind the positioning of your hips here. So you want to think about pulling the right hip slightly back and pushing the left hip slightly forward so the hips are aligned in one line. Beautiful. Now slowly from here, let's come back into that front lunge. Lift the back knee off the mat, ground your hands, and then the front foot comes above the left knee. You're going to drop your left knee to the mat and then sit back towards the back heel into this reversed pigeon pose. So what we're doing now is going really deep into the right glute. Your right foot is flexed and you're leaning back as far as you're comfortable, really feeling this stretch. So your right leg is in a 45-degree bend. And you're breathing, extending the arms as much as you're comfortable. Awesome. Just feel this opening through the glute muscle. This is a wonderful way to prep our body to go deeper into our glute releases today. Slowly return back towards your hands and then release your foot and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale out. Let's walk the feet towards the front of our mat once again. Come all the way forward, feet together. And let's begin to walk on the spot, bending one knee at a time, extending the opposite leg, getting back into those hamstrings once again. So now we're going to reverse and start with the other leg. So once you're ready, bend your right knee, extend your left leg, right hand on the mat as your left arm reaches up to the sky into this gentle twist. Really feeling this opening, lengthening sensation along that straight leg. Feel it along the back of your leg. And then release your hand all the way down, bend both knees, and step your right foot to the back of your mat, dropping your right knee to the floor, and then pushing your weight back into our half split. So walk your hands a little closer to the midline, extend and lengthen through the spine, flex your front foot, and now begin to release your body over your leg to what your comfortable level is today. So maybe halfway, maybe forehead all the way down to your shin. Just really focus on alignment here. Your front foot is flexed, your hips are aligned, and you're breathing, allowing your breath to be the guiding force in this posture. Inhaling in stillness, exhaling as you dive deeper into this asana. Paying attention to every sensation that is happening within your body. Noticing the release of tension, stiffness. Deep breath in. Let's come back to the front now. Ground your hands, lift the back knee, and then step back into the single-legged downward dog, placing your left ankle above your right knee. Drop down to your right knee and begin to sink back into this child's pose-like position. So this is as if you're doing a child's pose with your back toes tucked under and your front foot is in front, so the ankle is above the right knee. And as you guide your weight back, you're really starting to feel that opening in your left glute muscle, your left hip. Breathing deeply and just again, tuning in with how your body feels in this position. Noticing where that tension is held and then letting it go. Awesome, let's come back to center and then release your foot, stepping back into our regular downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out on the spot a little bit just to let go of any stiffness here. Deep breath in, find your stillness. And going a little deeper into the glutes now by lifting the heels, taking your right knee, placing it towards the right thumb, going into our full pigeon pose. Hips are square, your back leg is centered. Go ahead and inhale, open through that heart and chest. And then exhale, guide yourself down to your elbows, or maybe all the way down with your chest to the mat. You want to make sure that your positioning is as straight as possible. So try to not lean too much onto that right hip, but of course at the same time being mindful of where that tension and resistance is. You don't have to keep the front shin parallel to the front of your mat. You can bring the heel closer towards the midline of your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale now, let's come on up. Ground your hands, lift your body up, tuck your back toes, and just press yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, let's take it to the other side. Left leg, left knee to your left thumb. Bring that shin down, square the hips. Make sure the back leg is along the center of your mat as you open up your chest and heart. And then exhale, dive yourself forward into your pigeon. Closing your eyes and again tuning into your body. Noticing where that tension is held in the glute. And then breathing as much oxygen into that area of your body to give your body the permission to let go, to release, relax. Deep breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. Now let's slowly come out. Lift yourself up, tuck your back toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Bring your knees down and sit back into your child's pose. And then once you're ready, slowly roll yourself up to seated, reaching both arms up to the sky, palms together. And then exhale, bring your hands over to your heart as you bow down to your heart and thank yourself for this very quick and effective yoga class. Thank you so much for joining me here in beautiful Brazil. I hope your hamstrings and glutes feel a little bit looser. I send you all my love and light. Namaste.